Hello everyone. Welcome to Stoic Wisdom Today. Let's be honest, when life gets heavy, it's natural to vent. We look for someone to hear us out, to offer comfort, advice, or even just a nod of understanding. And sure, it can feel good for a moment. But here's the truth no one really says out loud. Most people are too caught up in their own struggles to carry yours, and even those who care might not be able to help. This isn't a bitter truth, it's a powerful one, because it's the moment you realize you are your own greatest source of strength. So today, let's talk about why oversharing your problems can hold you back, and what to do instead to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Part 1. Everyone is fighting their own battles. Every person you meet is carrying something you can't see: silent stress, financial pressure, relationship pain, or battles in their own mind. We're all fighting something, quietly, daily. And when you constantly unload your problems onto others, even with good intentions, you may unknowingly add weight to someone who's already drowning. Maturity is realizing this. Not everyone can carry your emotional load, and more importantly, they shouldn't have to. Real growth begins when you stop expecting others to fix you and start becoming the kind of person who can carry themselves with strength, with grace, and with accountability. Part 2. You give away your power. Every time you run to someone else for answers, for validation, or for a way out, you're quietly saying, "I don't trust myself." And that, right there, is how we give away our power, one conversation at a time. But here's the truth. You are capable of more than you know. Every problem is a mirror, showing you where you're being invited to grow, not escape. You don't need to announce every storm. You need to learn how to stand in it, calm, centered, unshaken. Silence isn't weakness, it's power under control. Part 3. Not everyone deserves your vulnerability. Your vulnerability is sacred, but not everyone will treat it that way. Some will listen just to judge. Others may turn your pain into gossip or use it when you least expect it. Not because you're weak, but because you gave the wrong people too much access. Your story deserves protection while it's still unfolding. Not every wound needs an audience. Some need solitude, reflection, and time. So be wise. Don't hand out your raw truth to those who haven't earned your trust. When the time is right, your struggle will become your strength, and that version of you will tell the story. Part 4. Venting, solving. Yes, talking about your problems can feel good. It gives you a release, a moment of relief. But here's the hard truth. Venting is not the same as healing. Constantly talking about your pain doesn't move you forward, it keeps you in it. It's like scratching a wound, hoping it'll close, but all you do is make it bleed again. Real healing begins in stillness, in writing things down, in asking better questions. What can I learn? What can I control? What can I change? The world doesn't need more noise. It needs people who do the work in silence. Part 5. Build a solution-oriented mindset. If you feel the need to share, then share solutions. Share how you're growing, what you're learning, and how you're choosing to rise, not just survive. A solution-oriented mindset doesn't ignore the pain. It just refuses to stay stuck in it. It asks, "What now?" instead of "Why me?" When you speak from a place of growth, you don't just lift yourself, you lift others. You become a light, a calm presence. The kind of person who brings peace into the room, not problems. Don't be the echo of struggle. Be the voice of strength. Part 6. The right people will know. You don't always have to explain your pain, because the right people, they'll feel it, even in your silence. When you walk with quiet strength, with focus, with grace under pressure, people notice. Not the loud ones, not the crowd, but the few who truly see you. They'll check in when you go quiet. They'll stand beside you without needing a reason. So don't announce the storm. Let your calm after the storm speak for you, because in the end, it's not about who listens when you cry. It's about who respects how you rise. Part 7. Final reminder. Rise, don't broadcast. This isn't about bottling things up. It's about channeling what you feel with wisdom, not impulse. There's strength in speaking when it helps. But there's a different kind of strength. In sitting with discomfort, in healing privately, in carrying your burdens like a warrior, not a victim. You don't need to broadcast every bruise to prove you've been hit. Let how you stand back up speak louder. Because the world doesn't need more stories of struggle. It needs to witness the quiet, grounded power of someone who rises again and again. Conclusion. So let's remember this. Not every problem needs to be shared. Not every pain needs to be heard. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is grow in silence. Choose strength over sympathy. Choose stillness over noise. And choose to rise, not broadcast. Because your story isn't meant to be spilled in pieces. It's meant to be shown in how you live, lead, and overcome. If this message resonated with you, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Wisdom Today for more powerful insights rooted in ancient strength for modern life. Your next step begins now.